Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I'm glad I'm not a Harry Potter fan. Now I saw all the films. I had a friend who was a huge Harry Potter fan who made me go to the first five films, and then we drifted apart. And I didn't see the sixth film, but then my partner at the time wanted to see it, and he had seen the other films, so I had to see it on DVD the night before we went to see the movie in cinema. So I have seen them all, but I don't own them. I didn't buy them. I didn't buy the books. I was never a big Harry Potter fan. I didn't go to the stage play. Not that I was invited by my friends, but it didn't matter because I didn't want to go anyway. But so I'm fine. I'm glad I'm not a Harry Potter fan because I'd be feeling pretty conflicted right about now. Because J.K. Rowling, who started off being loved by everyone because she was this little housewife who had this great idea and turned into a billion-dollar industry and was this powerhouse and everything, then she turned out to be a big ugly bigot, and she hates trans women. She hates trans people. She, to a lesser extent, hates gay people and basically anyone who's not her. And she said some incredibly ugly and inflammatory things, and she just sits around on social media all day with nothing better to do because like she's so rich she doesn't have to do anything, I guess, and just obsesses about all this conspiracy theory crap and hate. And it's just really horrible because what she's done is she's paid to have policy changed in the UK and to basically hurt trans people. And a lot of people saying, well, if you watch Harry Potter, if you support Harry Potter, you're supporting her and you're directly attacking trans people, and people are saying that's crap, that's rubbish, blah blah. And I was not on the fence, but I also say no. Look, you can separate the person from the thing, and you can enjoy the show without supporting their policies and that. But reality is, she gets paid for Harry Potter, and if you support Harry Potter, you're giving part of your money to her, and that's a nasty deal, but that's just reality. And I'm glad I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to choose: do I watch Harry Potter? Do I support Harry Potter? Do I like Harry Potter? Or do I support the LGBTQ plus community and trans people? I'm glad I don't have to deal with that. But Harry Potter people can't have to, because she's literally gone out of her way to fund a group that changed the laws in the UK that took away protections from trans women, that basically recognised them as women with the same protections, and that's just evil. I'm sorry. Now I do, because I hear, like I've watched a bunch of Jessie Gender and City of Geeks videos to try and get my head around the whole issue, because just as a gay man, even knowing trans people over the years, I still don't really understand the politics and all the reality of it all. But it's I think there's a name for me, because I sort of acknowledge biological women and trans women. I see them as equal, and I think trans women who've transitioned should be treated the same as biological women, because regardless of how they got there, that's what they are, and they need those protections. They can't be put into men's spaces and be threatened by men and not be protected. And these warped ideas that trans people saying that trans women saying that they are not women but they are men, and that they just want to infiltrate women's spaces to like attack them, like they have the same urges and desires as like cis straight men or something, is just some bizarre level of misunderstanding and projection. I just don't even understand what these people are going on about. They've made things worse, because a lot of these laws now say that if you were born a male, even if you are now a female, you have to go to the men's bathroom, and vice versa. So if you are now a man but you used to be a woman, you're supposed to go to the women's. And so now women are going to have essentially men in their spaces that are forced to be there, and actual predators can come in and say, oh no, I was born a woman, I just transitioned into a man, and I'm supposed to be here in your space, so don't worry, I'm not up to anything. So it doesn't make any sense. I can't make sense of it, how these people thought this would help, and that none of them could have actually believed there was a cause that they were helping. It's just nonsensical and stupid, and it's just ugly and horrible, and I'm glad I just don't have to deal with this, directly because I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I don't support, the show or the movies or anything, so I don't have to choose, do I give up, my beloved franchise, or support, the trans community, or, not, destroy them and not contribute to that. So, I just thought it was just a really weird, disturbing thing to look at, and had to sort of do a video about it and talk about it for a minute. But just where does the hate come from, JK? I mean, seriously, like, your life must have been pretty great. How did you manage to find something so negative and hateful to put all your energy into? Were things going too well? Were things too nice that you had to, like, I don't understand. I don't understand people that hate and hurt people and take things away from people. I don't get it. I never will. So, yeah. Feel free to explain it to me. I don't get it.